Hey guys, today I'm going to be testing the Reagan Archer and her ability to reduce the defense of the enemy units. I've got a archer with no emblems. We're going to be looking at Deadly Arrow, the important part of the final part of the skill. It will decrease their defense by 10%, stacking 3 times for a total of 30%. And then the fourth skill, which has a decrease of 30% defense reduction. In this video I have a Reagan Archer going one-on-one against a Behemoth with a Mermaid on each team healing it. I've got a counter in the upper left-hand corner. The opening skill procced, and that was that blue line that went across, was the first skill, then sending off the 10% damage reduction. You can see right here, I'll keep track. As of right now, the highest non-crit is 17,882. and 42,000 for the highest crit hit. The second damage reduction did go off, and you'll notice that the score has changed. We're up to 18,781 on a non-crit hit and 44,136 on a critical strike. In this video I did remove all artifacts, so there's as few of animations going on in the screen as I possibly can. Right now we've got the third Reagan Archer first ability going off, which now has the Behemoth at 30% damage reduction. Our highest non-crit is now at 19,444. You'll notice that I pulled up what I call random damage. This is before the Reagan Archer's fourth ability starts going off on the Behemoth. It was 456,000. What I believe is, you can see right now there's some arrows falling on top of the Mermaid. I believe that is the animation for the fourth skill. She is currently at a lower health percentage than the Behemoth, and that changes right now, and the arrows are now falling on the Behemoth. So I believe that we should see another 30% damage reduction. And you'll notice that our highest non-crit is at 25,000, and our highest critical hit is at 47,021. This fight continues on for another roughly 2.5 minutes, and not much changes. We have one more variance to that high damage for a critical strike. So this leads me to believe that the 30% damage reduction does not stack from the fourth ability. You'll see arrows are constantly falling the entire length. And right there we had our highest critical hit at 58,968. What I am wondering, or what I am not seeing, is when these arrows are falling, I am not seeing anywhere near a 17.5% HP of the Behemoth being done. My Behemoth has a max HP of just under 5 million HP. The max HP is 4,715,000 HP, and if we were to do 17.5%, that would put the Reagan Archer's damage at least one time at 825,140 damage. That is never even close to reached. Never when the arrows are hitting does it get that close. You'll notice that the Reagan Archer ends up with 31% of her damage coming from the first skill, 3% coming from the opening attack, and there is no clear explanation of any damage being done by her fourth skill. If any of you have any insight as to how that damage is calculated, or why we're not seeing a flat 17% of the Behemoth's health being chunked at any point in the fight, it would be great to know. thank you for watching the video, and once again, if you have any insight, I'd love to hear what's going on.